Hey guys, Vernon Croy here from DocSports.com for Saturday, October 11th, 2025. I'm going to get to the Croy's College Football Report here in just a moment. First of all, give the video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button below as we do several free pick videos for you every single day right here on the Doc Sports YouTube channel. Now, Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. I've been doing this professionally for the last 26 years. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button right now. Now, before we get to the college football report, I want to give you a promo code, and that promo code is Vegas. That's right, all capitals, Vegas. That will save you 10% off any daily, weekly, monthly, or seasonal package of mine in any sport right here exclusively at DocSports.com. I'm currently on a red hot 17-8 NFL run. Actually, we're 17-8 on the NFL season. Make sure that you get my football package right here exclusively at DocSports.com. We're up over $4,600 with my NFL picks so far this season. I've had 9 out of 10 winning NFL seasons. This is 10 out of 11. Make sure you get my football package right here exclusively at DocSports.com. Now let's get to the Croy's College Football Report for Saturday, October 11th, 2025. Your first matchup is between Central Florida and Cincinnati. Cincinnati is coming off a big win. Central Florida is coming off a loss. We're currently seeing Cincinnati favored -11 across all books. I was against Central Florida last week. That cashed for you on my free pick video. I like Central Florida to bounce back in this spot. I expect them to put up a big number against the Cincinnati defense. The total is currently 54.5 across all books. We're taking Central Florida against spread +11. We're also taking this game to go over the post total of we can get 54.5. So we're taking Central Florida against spread +11. We're also taking Central Florida and Cincinnati to go over 54.5 total points. Your next matchup is between Clemson and Boston College. Boston College laid a complete 8 last week against Pittsburgh. I actually gave you Boston College in there. I apologize for that. I expected them to show up. Clemson played great last week. Clemson's currently favored -14. It's at Boston College. Will Boston College finally show up? I don't think they will. Very disappointed with them last week against Pittsburgh. They got absolutely annihilated in that game. It ruined a parlay for me. I like Clemson in this spot. They are the superior team. They should take care of business. I just can't put money on Boston College after what I saw last week. We're taking the Clemson Tigers against spread -14 over to Boston College. Your next matchup is actually between Pittsburgh and Florida State. This line opened -9.5. It's already shot up to 10.5, favoring Florida State. Rightfully so. Pittsburgh last week basically blew up Boston College. Boston College isn't for real, and that's why I just gave you Clemson. I think Florida State will beat Pittsburgh by at least 21 points in this game. Florida State actually has a defense. We're currently seeing -10.5, so we're taking Florida State against spread -10.5 against Pittsburgh. Your next matchup is between Virginia Tech and Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech currently is favored -14.5. Virginia Tech struggled last week. This is a big bounce back spot for them, actually. I do expect them to keep this game close. We're taking Virginia Tech against spread +14.5 over Georgia Tech. Your next matchup is between Iowa and Wisconsin. Wisconsin has a ton of injuries coming into this game, offensively, defensively. And that's why we're seeing Iowa favored here, -3.5. Iowa is the better overall team. We're taking Iowa against spread -3.5 over Wisconsin. Your next matchup is between UCLA and Michigan State. Michigan State's currently heavily favored. The line opened up at 7.5. We're seeing even money coming down the road here. Michigan State's currently favored -8.5, even -9 at a couple books, including Circa. But they are the superior team. They are at home. I still think that's a big number for them, to be honest. Yeah, we're taking UCLA against spread +9. We can get 9. +9 against Michigan State. I expect this to be a 7-point game. Your next matchup is between Kansas and Texas Tech. Currently, we're seeing 90% of the money coming in on Texas Tech. Line open 14.5. We're now seeing 13.5. It has dropped off. Texas Tech is coming off a dominant victory last week. They got an offense. They got a defense. I think they'll take care of Kansas at home. Yeah, we're taking Texas Tech -13.5. Line open up at 14.5, has dropped by 1 point, so I like it. Your next matchup is between Alabama and Missouri. Now, I did give you Alabama last week, and they covered that game. This line kind of throws me off a little bit. Alabama should be favored by more. I open up at -4. We're now seeing -3 pretty much across the books. 3.5, even 2.5 at one book. You got to read between the lines here. Alabama is probably the better overall team. They are coming off a big victory. Could be a letdown spot for them. I do like Missouri's defense. Yeah, we're taking the Missouri Tigers against spread +3.5. We can get at one book here over Alabama. They probably win this game outright. Your next matchup is between Washington State and Mississippi. Ole Miss. Ole Miss is favored -33. They shouldn't be, but they are. It's 32.5. Yeah, 33 we can get. We can even get 33.5 at FanDuel. Washington State obviously is not the superior team. Ole Miss should roll in this game. We're currently seeing 89% of the money coming in on Ole Miss. It's a big number, really big number. Washington State, though, they can't score. I think Ole Miss puts up probably 50 in this, and Washington State maybe 14. So we're taking Ole Miss against spread -32.5. We can still get over Washington State. Your next matchup is between Iowa State and Colorado. Colorado's not for real at all, like I said previously weeks. Iowa State's currently favored -3. Line open up at 4.5. You can even see 3.5 at some books, even 2.5 at one book. Iowa State takes this, they bounce back. I think they're going to get a dominant victory here against Colorado. So we're taking Iowa State against spread -3 against Colorado. Your next matchup is a big one between Michigan and USC. USC is favored in this game. I don't agree with that. They're favored -2.5. We're seeing 90% of the money coming in on Michigan, rightfully so. Michigan is the superior team. I do expect them to go on the road here, pull off the upset. It's a small upset, but I do expect them to do that. I expect their defense to step up in this game. We're taking Michigan against spread +2.5. You know what? We can even get +3 at one book here. +3 against USC. Your next matchup is between Arkansas and Tennessee. We got the Razorbacks against the Bulls here. 4:15 start. It's in Tennessee. We're seeing 81% of the money coming in on Tennessee. Shouldn't be like that, but Tennessee's open, favored -13.5. It's now dropped to 12.5. I like Arkansas a lot in this spot. Like, I'm not saying they're pulling off the upset. They could win this game, but 12.5, there's no way that line should be that. We're taking Arkansas Razorbacks against spread plus 12.5 over Tennessee. I do expect them to get their ground game going against Tennessee. They will be able to do that. I firmly believe that. So yeah, we're taking Arkansas against spread plus 12.5 over Tennessee. Your next matchup is between Ohio State and Illinois. Line open up 14.5. We're still seeing that. Hasn't dropped, hasn't moved one bit actually. Ohio State is the superior team on both sides of the ball coming into this game. Illinois has had a great run. I think Ohio State blows out Illinois in this game. It is on the road. I still believe that they blow them out. I probably 27-point victory for Ohio State, I believe. We'll check back and see if I was right on that. But we're taking Ohio State against spread minus 14.5 over Illinois. Your final matchup is between Nebraska and Maryland. Maryland has played pretty good at times this season. Nebraska is the superior team. I expect them to go on the road here and pull out a dominant victory. I expect their defense to step up. They will be able to put up points against this Maryland defense. We're currently seeing 81% of the money coming in on Maryland. I disagree with that. We're taking Nebraska against the spread minus 6.5 over Maryland. This line actually opened up at 4.5. It's now shot up to 6.5, even 7 at some books. It'll probably be over 7 by game time, I believe, with the injuries that Maryland has. We're taking Nebraska against spread minus 6.5 over Maryland. And that concludes the Croy's College Football Report for this week. Give the video a big thumbs up. Post in the comment section below and let me know what you think about these predictions for Saturday, October 11th. Thanks a lot for your time as always in winning. Oh, also make sure that you use promo code VEGAS. That will save you 10% off any daily, weekly, monthly, or seasonal package of mine exclusively right here at DocSports.com. Thanks a lot for your time as always. Definitely appreciate you in winning. Vernon.